हाय हेलो आई एम बैक। OBS क्रैश हो गया था क्योंकि लगता है एक बार जब बंद करने का कोशिश करते तो बंद नहीं होता, तो इसलिए हम लैपटॉप रिस्टार्ट कर लिए। बीच में हम थोड़ा 10-15 मिनट इधर उधर चले गए थे। बाकी आधे घंटे से हम और थोड़ा बना है, कोशिश करते 1 बजे तक ख़त्म कर लें इसको। उसके बाद फिर पता नहीं, इंग्लिश का भी करना है, केमिस्ट्री का भी कुछ देखना है। केमिस्ट्री का तो वैसे आसान है, आधे घंटे में हो जाना चाहिए। वैसे देखना है नहीं, वो हम जाएंगे कोचिंग वोचिंग जाने टाइम कर लेंगे। सो कुक्ड भाई, हम कैलकुलेट किया अगर 6 घंटा भी डेली पढ़ें तो 24 घंटा है मेरे पास, जिसमें से 8 घंटा का हमको लेक्चर देखना है और 8 से ज़्यादा ही घंटे का। और आई एम सो फक्ड। क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस करनी था बिल्कुल, कहाँ से करेंगे? कोऑर्डिनेट कंपाउंड पूरा बचा हुआ है, ये भी बचा हुआ है। D&F कुछ भी नहीं आता। केमिस्ट्री लिटरली ज़ीरो है। मैथ्स थोड़ा बहुत क्या, AOD चालू ही है। हमको लगा था MOD आएगा तो वो थोड़ा मेरा ठीक ठाक सा हो भी रहा था संगीत से। MOD हम छोड़ दिए हैं, अभी AOD कर रहे हैं। ये हम देख लेते हैं कितने घंटे का है, क्योंकि थोड़ा अगर हम जल्दी स्किप विप करके
11th पूरी वेस्टेड।
मेंस लेवल का ही करना है ना, तो मेंस एग्ज़ाम के बाद एडवांस के लिए हम पूरा फाड़ के कर लेंगे। मेंस एग्ज़ाम ख़राब हो ही जाता है हर बार, एडवांस थोड़ा सा सही जाता है। इस बार भी 42 आया एडवांस में रैंक और 72 आया मेंस में। सेट 1.5 3 1.5 4.5 2, इसको भी कितना रखो, 1 1 1 3 4.5 7.5 8 9 घंटे का है बे। शिट मैन, कल क्या करें? कोशिश करते हैं कल ख़त्म कर लें। कल तो नहीं हो पाएगा, 3 घंटा मुश्किल से कर पाते हैं हम, जो भी हो। Oh shit, here we go again. Go back. I'm going back to 505. Benny Watts edit का गाना ही सुनते हैं, क्योंकि why not? गाना से ज़्यादा हमको अच्छा एडिट लगता है, क्योंकि इसमें गाना भी होता है।
You're Beth Harmon.
Yes.
Back when he was your age, little girl. Or even younger.
Well, of course, he's the U.S. champion.
He's Benny Watts.
I'm Benny Watts.
I know.
Set it up, think it out.
I don't want to set it up and think it out.
I wanna be a Ford Cortina. I will never rust. If you like your coffee hot,
Yes.
let me be a coffee pot. You call the shots, babe. I just wanna be
Coffee.
yours.
Why, hello, Beth.
Why, hello, Benny.
You should see the places they play in the city.
I'm planning on it.
You have to get past me first.
I'm planning on that too.
Harmon. Beth. Study hard. I know I'm right. And Beth sees things the same way I do.
Let me be your lucky meter, and I'll never run out. Let me be
Maybe you or me.
the heater that y'all get cold without. I wanna be a steady lotion.
That's speed chess. You're better at speed chess than you are.
Are you trying to psych me out?
No, I don't need to do that to beat you.
I wanna be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just
I don't even know if I'm good enough.
You're the best there is. Beat me. You always drink this much?
Sometimes I drink more.
You know, if you keep doing this, you're gonna end up washed up by the time you're 21.
I like your hair.
Listen, I'm sorry about yesterday, okay? I wasn't trying to hustle.
Weren't you?
Come on, Beth. You're the best player here. Well, you need a good trainer. Someone around. Mature.
Who'd you have in mind?
Can you come to New York?
Did you ever go over games in your head? When you're alone, I mean, play all the way through them.
Doesn't everybody?
Fine. I'll come to New York.
Great.
I'm going back to 5:05. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive, in my imagination you're waiting, lying on your side.
You can get changed in my
With your
bedroom.
hands between your thighs.
I need a shower.
We'll start with these.
The Hastings Christmas Dress Congress.
Stop and wait a sec. When you look at me like that, my darling, what did you expect? I'd probably still adore you with your hands.
Yeah.
Good. It's good.
Yeah.
Or I did last time I checked.
And you know why they're the best players in the world? Because they played together as a team. They help each other out. Us Americans, we work alone because we're all such individualists.
Twists at the thought that I should fall short
No.
of the mark.
Thank you. Let's play speed chess.
Well, that'll give us an edge. We can think on your time.
I want to try it.
But you're not so good at that, remember?
I'll bet you 10 I can beat you.
Such a perfect place to start.
Nobody has done that to me in 15 years.
And I'm sober as a
It's a
judge.
7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive.
Night.
In my
Wait,
imagination, you're
And have you ever been in love?
lying on your side.
Do you still like my hair?
Between your thighs.
You shouldn't be by yourself. You know what happens
Maybe that's what I want.
when you get drunk.
Yeah. Getting drunk.
But you wouldn't if you're with me.
I know.
What if I said, okay, go ahead, get drunk? You come then?
Benny, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fine. Benny, really. How are you?
I'm managing. I miss you.
But I crumble, come
First, you don't come back from New York and you basically tell me you'd rather be a drunk than be with me. And now you pull this crap. No, you can fucking well go alone. Don't call me anymore.
I resign.
I may have just played the best chess player of my life. What do we need to do to help you beat Borgoff?
The pills.
You think that's what you do?
I think that's what I'm used to.
Yeah, but you've been doing fine without all that.
Hello?
If he goes for the knight, hit him with the king or a pawn.
Honey?
If he goes for the bishop, do the same thing. Open up your queen.
Draw.
Go beat him.
It's your game.
Extra creamy.
delicious. Hellman.
एडवांस मेयोनीज, दुनिया का नंबर 1 मेयोनीज ब्रांड। पाँच मिनट में बाइक और कार, never too far, rapido।
All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater. Let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity's centered. Touch my neck, and I'll touch yours. You and those little high-waisted shorts. Oh, she knows what I think about, and what I think about. One love, two mouths. One love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us. You find out nothing that we don't wanna tell you about. No, 'cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. Let just take your breath away. I don't mind if there's not much to say. Sometimes the silence guides the mind to move to a place so far away. The goosebumps start to raise the minute that my left hand meets your waist. And then I watch your face, put my finger on your tongue 'cause you love the taste, yeah. These hearts adore everyone the other beats hard is for. Inside this place is warm, outside is ice to pour. Coming down, one love, two mouths. One love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us. You find out nothing that we don't wanna tell you about. No, 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 'cause it's too cold for you.
इसी सब के कारण, ये सब करने के कारण मेरा लेट हो गया। इट्स ओके।
Now and then I think of when we were together. Like when you said you felt so happy you could die. I told myself that you were right for me, but felt so lonely in your company. But that was love and it's an ache I still remember. You can get addicted to a certain kind of sadness, like resignation to the end, always the end. So when we found that we could not make sense, well, you said that we would still be friends. But I'll admit that I was glad it was over. You didn't have to cut me off, because like it never happened, and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and that feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low.
say. You said that you could let it go, and I wouldn't catch you hung up on somebody that you used to know.
But you didn't have to cut me off. Make out like it never happened, but we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and I feel so rough. You didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. Listen, I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody I used to know. Somebody that I used to know. Somebody I used to know. Somebody, just somebody that I used to know. I used to know. That I used to know. I used to know somebody.
I'm going back to 505. If it's a 7 hours flight or a 45. Fuck, charger करा.
I'm going back to 505. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive. teardrop from my eye. You better save it for the middle of the night, when things aren't black and white. And the troubadour, remember 24. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I was in it. I wave goodbye to the end of beginning. The song has started now, and you're just finding out. Now isn't that a laugh? A major sacrifice, but clueless at the time. And to Caroline, just trust me, you'll be fine. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I was in it. I wave goodbye to the end of beginning. Take the man out of the city, not the city out the man. Take the man out of the city, not the city out the man. You take the man out of the city, not the city out the man. You take the man out of the. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I was in it. Oh, I wave goodbye to the end of beginning. You think I'm pretty without any makeup on. You think I'm funny when I'll tell the punchline wrong. I know you get me, so I'll let my walls come down. Yeah, come down. Before you met me, yeah, I was alright, but things were kinda heavy. You brought me to life now every February. Yeah, you'll be my Valentine. So let's go all the way tonight. No regrets, just love. Yeah, we can dance until we die. You and I will be young forever. 'Cause you make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you turn me on, I can't sleep. Let's run away and don't ever look back, ever look back. Oh, my heart stops when you look at me. Just one touch, now baby I believe this is real. So take a chance and don't ever look back, ever look back. Oh. We drove to Cali and got drunk on the beach. Got a motel and built a fort out of sheets. I finally found you, my missing puzzle piece. I'm complete, and I'ma get your heart racing in my skin-tight jeans. Be your teenage dream tonight. Let you put your hands on me in my skin-tight jeans. Be your teenage dream tonight. Oh, 'cause you make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The dead. I've been searching for a trail to follow again. Take me back to the night we met. And then I can't tell myself what the hell I'm supposed to do. And then I can't tell myself not to ride along with you. I had all and then most of you, some and now none of you. Take me back to the night we met. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. Oh, take me back to the night we met. When the night was full of terror and your eyes were filled with tears, when you had not touched me yet. Oh, take me back to the night we met. I had all and then most of you, some and now none of you. Take me back to the night we met. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you. Take me back to the night we met.
I got guns in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't go. I got guns in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't. I've been looking at the stars tonight, and I think, oh, how I miss that bright sun. I'll be a dreamer till the day I die. But they say, oh, how the good die young. But we're all strange, and maybe we don't want to change. I got guns in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't go. I got guns in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't go. With the guns still right see another night, lost inside a lonely life. While I'm here, I got guns in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't go. I got guns in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't go. But the gun still rattles, the gun still rattles, oh. But the gun still rattles, the gun still rattles, oh.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger, pushing each other to the limits. We were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. Always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me, 'cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. Only see my goals, I don't believe in failure, 'cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still sorry. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can bore me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world is cold, or will I have a lot of children who can bore me? Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.
मुंडे आवे कछियां कलियां ना बोलते पुराने
गली में मारे फेरे पास आने को मेरे, गली में मारे फेरे पास आने को मेरे। कभी परखता नैन मेरे तो कभी परखता तोर, कभी परखता नैन मेरे तो कभी परखता तोर। अंबर सरिया मुन्ने आवे कचिया कलियां ना तोड़, अंबर सरिया मुन्ने आवे कचिया कलियां ना तोड़। तेरी माँ ने बोले है मुझे तीखे से बोल, तेरी माँ ने बोले है मुझे तीखे से बोल। अंबर सरिया हो अंबर सरिया मैं कलियों के जैसी मेरी अल्हड़ उमर नियाणी, छोटी सी ये जान मेरी और जोबन बहता पानी। अरे मैं कलियों के जैसी मेरी अल्हड़ उमर नियाणी, छोटी सी ये जान मेरी और जोबन बहता पानी। जब से चढ़ी जवानी ढूंढती दिलदाहानी, जब से चढ़ी जवानी ढूंढती दिलदाहानी। मैं अनजानी को ये पानी लेना जावे रोड, अंबर सरिया मुन्ने आवे कचिया कलियां ना तोड़, अंबर सरिया मुन्ने आवे कचिया कलियां ना तोड़। तेरी माँ ने बोले है मुझे तीखे से बोल, तेरी माँ ने बोले है मुझे तीखे से बोल। अंबर सरिया अंबर सरिया हो गोरी गोरी मेरी कलाई हाय, हो गोरी गोरी मेरी कलाई चूड़ियां काली काली। मैं शर्माती रोज लगाती काजल सुरमा लाली, नहीं मैं सुरमा पाना रूप ना मैं चमकाना, नहीं मैं सुरमा पाना रूप ना मैं चमकाना। नैन नशीले हो अगर तो सुरमे की लोड, अंबर सरिया मुन्ने आवे कचिया कलियां ना तोड़, अंबर सरिया मुन्ने आवे कचिया कलियां ना तोड़। तेरी माँ ने बोले है मुझे तीखे से बोल, तेरी माँ ने बोले है मुझे तीखे से बोल। अंबर सरिया हो अंबर सरिया उस जालिम ने चौक पर हमने कलेजा रख दिया, चाकू की नोक पर मेरा चैन वैन सब उजड़ा, जालिम नजर हटा ले। मेरा चैन वैन सब उजड़ा, जालिम नजर हटा ले। बर्बाद हो रहे हैं जी, बर्बाद हो रहे हैं जी तेरे अपने शहर वाले। मेरा चैन वैन सब उजड़ा, जालिम नजर हटा ले। बर्बाद हो रहे हैं जी तेरे अपने शहर वाले। हाँ मेरी अंगड़ाई ना टूटे तू आजा, मेरी अंगड़ाई ना टूटे तू आजा।
कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना। कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना। ओ कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना। कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना।
हो मेरे नैना जुड़वा नैना।
ओ कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना।
सुरमे से लिखे तेरे वादे, आँखों की ज़बानी आते हैं। हाय मेरे रुमालों पे लो तेरे, बांध के निशानी जाते हैं।
ओ तेरी बातों में क़िमाम की खुशबू है, ओ तेरा आना भी गर्मियों की लू है। ओ तेरी बातों में क़िमाम की खुशबू है, ओ तेरा आना भी गर्मियों की लू है।
आजा टूटे ना अंगड़ाई, मेरी अंगड़ाई ना टूटे तू आजा, मेरी अंगड़ाई ना टूटे तू आजा।
कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना। कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना। ओ कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना। कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना।
हो मेरे नैना में छुप के रहना।
ओ कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना।
आँखें भी कमाल करती हैं, पर्सनल से सवाल करती हैं। हाय पलकों को उठाती भी नहीं, पर्दे का ख्याल करती हैं।
ओ मेरा गम तो किसी से भी छुपता नहीं, दर्द होता है दर्द जब चुभता नहीं। ओ मेरा गम तो किसी से भी छुपता नहीं, दर्द होता है दर्द जब चुभता नहीं।
आजा टूटे ना अंगड़ाई, मेरी अंगड़ाई ना टूटे तू आजा, मेरी अंगड़ाई ना टूटे तू आजा।
कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना। कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना। ओ कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे
हंसते हैं तेरे नैना।
कजरा रे मेरे काले काले नैना।
तुझसे मिलना पुरानी दिल्ली में, छोड़ आए निशानी दिल्ली में। पल्ली मारा से दरी बेतलक, तेरी मेरी कहानी दिल्ली में।
ओहो काली कमली वाले को याद करके, तेरे काले काले नैनों की कसम खाते हैं। ओ तेरे काले काले नैनों की बलाएं ले लूं, तेरे काले काले नैनों को दुआएं दे दूं।
मेरी जान उदास है, होठों पे प्यास है, आजा रे आजा रे आजा रे।
ओ तेरी बातों में इमाम की खुशबू है, वो तेरा आना भी गर्मियों की लू है।
ओ तेरी बातों में इमाम की खुशबू है, ओ तेरा आना भी गर्मियों की लू है।
गजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना।
कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे
तेरे नैनों में छुप के रहना।
तेरे नैना तेरे नैना तेरे नैनों में छुप के रहना।
ओ गजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना।
कजरा रे तेरे कारे कारे नैना। कारे 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 नैना।
कजरा रे
हाय 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 क्या चाल है तेरी मैडम। आई एम योर ओनली एडम।
चुप चुप के चोरी से चोरी, चुप के रे।
My desi girl, my desi girl.
झुमका गिरा दे जो मिला ले, अगर वो नजर से नजर मिटा दे। नच के दिखा दे सबकी धड़कन भी, कदम से कदम मिला दे। लहरों की चाल के जाल बिछा के दिल को यूं बेहाल